We have arrived in the Forlorn Muskeg with some help from the weather. Not a lot, but some. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. I did take a nap in between episodes. The reason for that being I just took an hour, nap. The reason for that was that I ended up, you might have noticed I didn't do a save point at the end of the last episode. I was planning to record another one after that and then did not. So when I closed the game later on, just to make sure that, there were no crashes or anything, I just made sure there was a save point. So just as a heads up, I very rarely do anything off screen in this series, but I did nap off screen. I'm so sorry. So let me go ahead and take a look at what I have food-wise. Let's go ahead and eat those ketchup chips. I have a little bit more in the way of crude pancakes to eat. And I may, before I sleep anymore, I might need to take a look at how much time is left on this fire. Right now it's 4 hours and 7 minutes, which is not bad. And thankfully it does count as an outdoor fire. So what I'm going to do here is just take a quick look around, brandishing my rifle for no reason whatsoever. Let's be honest, there's no reason for me to have my rifle out right now. Everything is fine. I have no fears for my safety. No reason to think that any wildlife would be nearby that would pose a threat to my continued well-being. So I'm just going to walk around with my rifle out for no reason. Really, honestly, I'm just trying to look cool. That's what it comes down to. I'm just trying to look cool. I'm trying to look like I am in control of the situation. Because we all know that that is the internal state that one achieves. I don't know whether or not that's the external state, but it's the internal state. You just kind of feel better, even if it's not going to help you. Even if you shouldn't have the rifle out for any reason whatsoever. But in this case, well, I guess I definitely shouldn't. There's no reason, right, for me to have the rifle out. I'm, getting twisted up in my own sarcasm here. Okay, let's go ahead and step back inside. I picked up a little bit of extra fuel there, which is handy, and that should enable me. One of our regulars left a really funny comment about having used up all that coal for later in the series, specifically the coal that I used up at Broken Railroad. For when I returned back to Broken Railroad on the way to the Far Territory and the new zone, which will happen, I'm sure, at some point. Just that the fact that I used up all the coal is possibly going to come back and bite me later. We'll see. Alright, so I do now need to sleep for 6 hours. This is going to lead to some interesting times. Let's go ahead and do this. I will recover some sleep, I will recover sleep, absolutely, but I'll also recover some life while doing this, which is nice. There we go, 1 hour, 36 minutes. It seems like we do not have a blizzard at the moment, which is fascinating to me. Let's go ahead and add those 6 to the fire as well then. And now let's take a moment just to look around here one more time. Make sure I didn't leave anything. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. So now we just step out this direction. You know what? Let's get the rifle out again for no particular reason. Aside from to look cool. And feel in charge. Do you feel in charge? And this gives you power over me? Oh, Bane. I'm so tempted to just keep doing that impression for a second, but I will spare you. There's half the community that's disappointed right now, half the community that's like, oh, thank God he stopped. Hello? I just heard what sounded like a weird soundtrack cue, and I'm now very paranoid. Okay, so we are... Honestly, I shouldn't be walking around. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go back. Because especially if I am over thin ice, there's no way that this situation is going to work out in my favor. I'm getting excited because it's nighttime and I have visibility and I want to go check out the signal tower, but before I get too, you know, frisky, I need to remember that this was actually a somewhat difficult journey, probably the hardest moment yet in the series. So let me not be a complete idiot. How about that? Let's go back. I was too busy doing Bane impressions to realize I was about to get myself killed. It's fine. It wasn't fine a second ago, but it's fine now. I've come to my senses. Okay. Inside we go. 1 hour, 52 minutes left on the fire, which of course there's going to be more time than that, but okay. First things first, let's go ahead and drink that. What I need is, while I'm here, just to drop a bunch of my stuff in the corner, honestly. I'm not going to leave my bedroll because you never know if, you know, I might have to sleep elsewhere while I'm running around, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can drop. Aside from that, I can drop this decent wool scarf, by the way. Don't need that at the moment. And I can drop the old mill flour, all this salt. I can drop the maple syrup, which I will, of course, come back for. It's the tools that are really super heavy. I'll keep the flashlight because that could come in handy. Quality tools, and we'll drop those. Pry bar might need it. Distress pistol might need it. Yeah, definitely might need it. Torches, don't need those. Oh yeah, hold on. These will not cure in here, I don't think. Oh, maybe they will. Well, no, they're showing 84% cured, but I won't know for a while longer. Okay, and I'm also going to drop some of this stuff, because believe it or not, it's my materials tab that's taking up a little bit more inventory than usual. Okay. I don't technically need the storm lantern right now, but... So, I mean, I could leave that just to... You know what? Yeah, let's leave it. Because I've got enough sources of light at the moment that I don't, like, need the lantern. Especially if we get an aurora. I've got flares. I would rather walk around a little bit less encumbered so that I can actually, you know, move. Alright, let's drink some water. That'll help. And I suppose... Hang on, what's my lowest condition food? Carrying a lot of carrots. I could drop some of those carrots as a way to spare a little bit of weight. I could drop the hacksaw for now. We don't need the hacksaw. I can get rid of that, but come back for it later. Again, this is such unusual, like, thinking for me, but it's the right move to make. Now, one thing I need to bear in mind is that fire's not going to last, however. Okay, my visibility, words, there's the bear, by the way. Visibility is, not great. But let's see if we can make our way now that we can actually sprint. I still have most of my food, which is by design. Now, I need to be careful because that's one bear, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only bear. I'm fairly certain that bear that I just saw is the one that wanders over here too. Or you might say I'm reasonably certain. But that is far from truly certain. And I need to be truly certain because I don't want to get mauled right now while I'm walking around in the fog. Alright, thankfully I am warm enough at the moment, which is nice. Can't complain about that. Zero complaints whatsoever. Okay, nothing here. Let's keep moving this direction. What do we have? Nada. As I keep going, I hate this. The visibility situation is not my favorite. Because it's hard for me to remember exactly. I think I kind of need to veer left in a second. Might be able to snag some cattails as I walk around here, so that's good at least. But also need to be mindful of thin ice. Alright, I think I saw... Oh, no, I didn't see a cattail. Alright, I think... Yep, I need to veer this way a teensy-weensy bit. Okay, there's some cattails. I will snag those. I can hear the waterfalls, and they're getting louder, so I'm walking the right direction. It's so nice to have a firearm that I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about it accidentally going off while I'm picking stuff up. That's so nice. Let me just acknowledge that. Alright, so I left one of the cattail heads behind. Alright. Chances of running into a wolf. Haha! Very much higher. Thank you for proving my point. You're close. How close are you? I think he's kind of to my left. Hang on, let me get up to higher ground, see if I can spot him. Hasn't spotted me yet. Plenty of open terrain to shoot him in the face. There he is. Okay, I'm going to try and get around him. So I think, yeah, there's the signal tower. Cool. Would have been easier to find my way in this general direction if there wasn't so much fog, but you know what? It's okay. I'll survive. Alright, so you can actually see the fire in the distance. It's right there. It's probably not going to last for the entire time. Did I pick up my bedroll? Yeah, I did. I'm not going to worry about the bedroll as much this series just because of the difficulty shift, but there's still going to be moments where it's like, I really need that thing, and I'm not sure if I have it. Because this could be a moment where I have to sleep in a cave. Oh, come on, game. Come on. I know you want to let me up here. Let's see if we can finagle this. This looks so traversable. If you just go maybe this way. Come on. Please. Please, I'm asking so nicely. Wait, 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 that looks good. Well, that was startling. Okay, I guess. Ooh, I don't have that many bandages. That's good to know. I'll need to make some. Glad I spotted that. Yeah, to be fair, I have definitely been doing my fair share. You know what? I haven't made improvised crampons yet. What's wrong with me? I need to do that like as soon as possible. I haven't really been in slopey terrain that much, although I guess I have, and I have had a few sprains, so serves me right for forgetting up to this point, I suppose. Okay, maybe can sneak through here? Ish, perhaps, I think. Come on. You want to let me through? Pretty please? Pretty please? Please. Please. Okay, now. We're gonna go around this way. My mind is just an absolute web of random references, many of them to stand-up comedy. I was going please just now. I was very specifically remembering a moment from a Gabriel Iglesias act. Anyway, survival, winter, Canada. Canada. Right, could be another wolf nearby.
My fingers feel numb.
Also definitely worth remembering for me that on these settings, auroras, as we titled the, what was it, the second episode? Auroras do go burr. So, the possibility that another one is about to fire, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so where is the, oh, hang on. There's a dude. Here's a dude. Stacy's grape soda. Not just any grape soda, though. Magnifying lens, Warnwool tooth, which I guess I'll take with me because I will need to make some bandages shortly. That's a thing. That's a thing that will need to happen. Okay, wait a minute. Is it this one or is it the other one? Is it the broken one? It's the broken one, isn't it? It's not this one. This is where the laptop is, but this is not... Oh, that's mean. That's super mean. Okay, well, I just used up a bunch of time for nothing. Okay, hang on. Let me at least look over here. While I'm up here, I do want to do some exploring. It's part of the purpose of this series. I'm a little cold, so I need to be mindful of that. Don't exactly have, you know, a lot of protection from the cold at the moment, so let me maybe go ahead and pick up a few steaks as well. Steak! Hello, what? Okay, no, that was a ranch. Okay, am I really missing this? Yeah, I think the... I'll have to look around for a moment longer. I'm not going to walk away from here without being absolutely sure. The good news about the fact that it's foggy right now is that fog is going to help me. How am I doing on... Yeah, I have 5 sticks. I could start a fire. I could start a fire anywhere I wanted. Let me see if I can look around and spot a hollow tree, just to be absolutely sure I'd be safe. While grabbing a few more sticks. Couldn't possibly hurt. Ah, I see some saplings. This tree looks particularly big. Could be hollow on the other side. Maybe. No, it's not. Damn. Alright, those birch saplings look yummy, but at the same time, it's not necessary for me at the moment. Okay. I definitely don't see anywhere where that thing could be. Oh, there's a telltale musical cue. Love that. There is a cave back down this direction. There's also a wolf that I ran into, I think, definitely during an Against All Challenges meta-series, or the Against All Challenges meta-series, but not necessarily, yeah, there's the cave. But not during Season 7, I don't think, of Against All Odds. So, there's another cattail. I will grab that. Because I just can't. Sometimes I just can't stop myself. Okay. So this will absolutely help get me a little bit warmer. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting this is a legit cave. Man, I wish I'd brought my, Hang on, has the aurora started yet? No. I will use a flare then. I keep forgetting this is a legitimate cave. Alright, so the good news is I might be able to snag some coal here. I always come to this cave thinking it's going to be just a, you know, hidey hole cave, so to speak. Where I can just warm up and have shelter for a bit and then come back. And then I'm always get here and I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's more to this place than meets the eye. There's a piece of coal. Gimme. There's another piece of coal. Gimme. Ooh, piece of coal. Ooh, piece of coal. Ooh, piece of coal. Ooh, piece of coal. That's me right now.
Anything right about now.
Jennifer. Listen. That's why I brought all of our food. Okay? So, let's not complain. Let's not be negative negative somethings. so lots of coal. More coal than I frankly will know what to do with shortly. But I suppose that is a reason to be grateful I came this way. Oh wow, lots of sticks. And looks like there's a skylight. I don't need to break up that branch. Nice effect in here. Okay, there's a climbing rope, which I might have use for, maybe. I'm not convinced that I will. Alright, those are all branches. This flare is lasting a good long while. I love that. I'm guessing that has to do with the baseline loot settings, because there's no other setting that I could have changed that would have affected... Oh, hello. It would have affected the length of this particular
not gonna be able to carry this
flare.
for much longer.
Alright, let's... Sorry, I didn't mean to search your crotch. Torch. That was not intentional. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like, it wasn't, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just calling myself out before anyone else calls me out, you know? That torch is going to be really handy. I kind of want to take it out now, but I want to let this flare completely burn out first. I am super encumbered by this coal. Not loving that. Hypothermia risk is healed. Excellent. I'm going to need to eat momentarily. Okay, so I've now gone in a circle. Yeah, this cave is a little bit more labyrinthine than the typical caves in, let's say, vanilla Great Bear. Hushed River Valley is, like, for me, right on the cusp of vanilla Great Bear, and I think it's just because of what I would consider vanilla Great Bear, because, like, they added the ice caves, and there's just such a different feeling to those caves. There's a lot more dead ends. They lead, like, from one place in the zone to another. There's just more going on with that zone in general. That's right. So there's this little... Yeah, there's the dead person. So, hold on then. If that's the dead person, then I need to come back this way. And maybe I need to go... Yeah, I need to get up there somehow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, think about his food.
You'll be fine. Yeah, there's that whole pathway that I completely overlooked. Hold on, let me just step over here real quick. I will be able to take that torch out momentarily, which is amazing. Actually, I'm going to do that right now, because that... We will use the fire striker. Give me that torch. There we go. There's some natural light. Let me just make sure I've wandered through here already. Looks like I have, because there's no coal on the ground. Alright, cool. I'm so encumbered. Holy crap. Why is coal so heavy? Don't answer that. I know the answer. I'm just... It's a rhetorical question, okay? I'm just... reaching the limits of my carrying capacity, and it makes me sad. Yeah, this torch is going to last a good long while, and it's more natural light, so it'll make it easier to spot coal. Not that I need any more, good God. But it will make it easier to spot. Okay, I can't wait anymore. Let's go ahead and sort by condition. I do want to go ahead and enjoy some crackers. Tell you what, why don't we sort by weight? And let's eat some of the heaviest stuff I have first. That clearly would be helpful. I'm going to keep some of those carrots. But we have a full pound of taters. Potatoes. Not boiled, not mashed, Not in a stew. But it's okay. Ooh. Looking at the clock. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a slightly shorter episode than usual. I have been doing a ton of really fun, like, some of you might have seen the polls that I posted on the community tab. I've been doing some just analytics work. I've been doing some art work. It's just been taking up some of my attention in the mornings. And so I'm a little bit behind on recordings. If you have not noticed, I posted about it in the Discord earlier, but I have a hard stopping point, and I could make this a full-length episode, but it would be risky in terms of my other obligations today. So let's not do that. I'm going to grab some reishi mushrooms. Oh, there's a climbing point. Oh, that rope would come in so handy. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back to the cave. I hear ptarmigan as well, so I might be able to... I may be able to take out the ptarmigans... Ptarmigans? Ptarmigani? I might be able to take them in the next episode as well. Probably not in this one, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside this cave. I'm not going to wrap up just yet, but I need to drop a bunch of stuff if I'm going to make it quickly to that rope, and then quickly back. Especially given that the rope is going to weigh me down. An approximate... I wouldn't be surprised if the amount that it weighs me down is similar to the amount the coal is weighing me down. I'm probably carrying more coal than that, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm actually not. That is the exact problem. Alright, so let me step inside the cave a little bit so I don't drop coal in a place where I can't pick it up. That is a thing that can happen. It sucks. Don't be that person. Also going to drop the sticks. That's handy. We can come back for those later. I'm going to drop these. I'll keep the tinder. I'll go ahead and drink some water just to lighten the load a little bit, and that will make it a little bit easier for me to do this. Let's go. Thankfully, the rope is not far. And the rope will not require me to climb anywhere. This is actually not that bad. This works as a final activity for the episode. Wait a minute. I didn't see the prop here first. Is there a different chamber? No, here it is. All right. I totally missed that prop here the first time. That is the issue with flare light. Because it washes out the color so much. You can miss things because you have to recognize objects by their shape and silhouette, not by their color at all. There's slight differences in color, but they're not great, you know? They're not great. Okay. So let's see if I can pull this off. Still looking at the clock. Grab a couple more sticks. I'll drop those on the way out. Drop those. All right, keep going. Yeah, I'm going to need some energy soon. It's kind of perfect because I'll be able to come back to this cave and nap for a bit. So, okay. I'm going to be a little tired here, especially given that I'm pretty encumbered. This rope is 11 pounds. Torch is keeping me warm, though, which I appreciate immensely. The torch is my friend. Let's see if I can make it over here. It's going to be... This will make it easier for me to get back up here later for all kinds of purposes, really. I mean, it's not I love the fact that I've kind of learned my way up here over the course of this year. I don't know that I would have been as confident getting up to this portion of Forlorn Muskeg before the Against All Challenges meta-series, but you don't need this climbing point. This climbing point just adds an extra convenience. That's all. Alright, so that's deployed. Let's go back. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that away and break that down for a stick later. And make my way back to the cave. And probably take a quick sleep. Well, not a quick sleep, but a sleep that will replenish a lot of the condition I've lost. Yeah, definitely ptarmigan in the area, so we're going to be going for those next episode for sure. Okay, so that being said, let's step inside here. We're warm enough. Let's put down the bedroll somewhere over the... Come on. All right. Energy bar, just to make sure my hungry... just to make sure my hungry is in good shape. No, we're going to make sure the hunger meter is filled. Okay. Sleep for 9 hours. Go. Perfect. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to hunt some ptarmigan. And we're going to go to the actual correct signal tower, or maybe find out that this one was the right one after all. We'll see. Don't spoil it for me. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For channel emotes and member badges, look for the join button to learn more. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below. And I'll see you next time.